When I started this podcast, one question kept coming back to me more than any other, not once, not twice, almost every single time. What is the difference between status and stature? And I understand why. The words sound similar. We use them interchangeably, but they are not the same thing, not even close. And understanding the difference is the whole reason we are here. Status is everything on the outside. It's your job designation, it's your salary bracket, it's the university name on your certificate, it's your follower count, it's the neighborhood you live in, the car you drive, the school you send your kids to, it's the name dropping. Status is also the high-profile relative you mention within the first 10 minutes of meeting someone. The powerful connection you throw into the conversation, not because it's relevant, because you need the room to know that you have access, that you matter, that you are someone. And here's the truth about all of it. The title, the car, the powerful uncle, the follower count, it needs an audience. Take away the audience and the status has nothing to stand on. It only exists because other people can see it and confirm it. That hunger to be seen, to be confirmed, to be validated, that is status. It never fully settles because it can't. It needs the next confirmation the way it needed the last one. Now let's talk about stature. Stature is something completely different. It lives on inside and it shows up in the moments of stillness. It is the doctor in small town who has been practicing for 30 years. He's not famous or accomplished, but when someone gets a serious diagnosis, the first person they call is him because he has always shown up at the odd hours without complaint. That consistency and dependability, that is stature. Think of the local cricket coach who never made it professionally. He had no trophies on his shelf. There was no reputation beyond that one ground. But 20 years later, ask those men who shaped them. They will not say the most famous coach or the most decorated one. They will say his name because what he gave them was not technique, it was standard. An unspoken standard of how to show up. That is stature. It is the one friend from childhood. He's not the most successful, not the one with the best career or the biggest house. But when everything in your life went wrong, he was at your door without you asking. He just showed up every time to be with you. And when things get better, they never remind you of it. You would do anything for that person, not because you owe him, but because what he gave you cannot be measured. That is stature. And then there's one more thing I want you to think about because this one shows up in most ordinary moments of daily life. Your colleague walks in 20 minutes late and the meeting is already running. Your neighbor parks in a way that blocks your gate once again. Your team member forgot something you had reminded them about twice. Small things, everyday things, the kind of things that get under your skin before you have even realized it. And in that moment, something in you wants to react, wants to say something sharp, wants to make sure they know you noticed, but you don't. You pause, you stay calm, not because it didn't bother you, but because you've decided that your response belongs to you and you're not handing it over to someone else's carelessness. That gap, that small space between what irritated you and what you chose to do, that is stature. Nobody saw it, nobody rewarded it, but you built something in that moment. And those moments, one after another, day after day are exactly what stature is made of. So I will leave you with this. Imagine every title you have is gone tomorrow. The designation, the followers, the connections, the car, all of it gone. Just you walking into a room. Ask yourself nothing else. What do people still call you for? What do they still trust you with? If that question has a strong, clear answer, you already know what stature feels like. If that question leaves you a little uncomfortable, welcome. That discomfort is the most honest place to start. I'm Jaspreet Kaur. This is Stature Beyond the Title. A new episode arrives every week. Subscribe so you never miss one. And if this episode stirred something in you, share it with one person who needs to hear it, because the best thing about finding your way is making sure someone else finds theirs a little sooner. I'll see you next week.